enough. Let's talk a little bit about Afghanistan. The House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, says she doesn't think there's much support for it sending additional troops to Afghanistan. The president may be inclined to do so based on the recommendations of his military commanders. Who's right now? The military commanders who want more troops to go out there, or Nancy Pelosi?
Listen, I've said from the beginning that the president and the Congress ought to listen to the commanders on the ground and our diplomats and listen to their recommendations. They're the people who are there. And I just believe that walking away from Afghanistan would be a giant mistake for our country. And therefore, I'm willing to listen to what General McChrystal has to offer, our diplomats there. And I hope the president does as well. I've supported the president's initiatives both in Iraq and in Afghanistan. And I'm hopeful that the president will continue to listen to these people on the ground as he comes to a decision.
How worried are you that public opinion seems to be turning against the war in Afghanistan? In our new CNN Opinion Research Corporation poll, 39% favor the U.S. war in Afghanistan, 58% oppose.
No, and I understand most Americans have real concerns. I've got real concerns. But I can tell you this, if we walk away from Afghanistan, we're going to cede that country to the Taliban and their colleagues in al-Qaeda, where they'll have safe haven. They'll have an opportunity to train, to organize more attacks against Americans here and abroad. We cannot afford to let that happen.
As you remember, back in 1994, the first midterm elections, when Bill Clinton was president, the Republicans took the majority in the House and the Senate in those midterm elections. What are the chances after next year's midterm elections, John Boehner will be Speaker of the House?
Well, we're just going to take this one day at a time. As long as we continue to stand up for those principles that we believe in, fight those issues that we don't believe in, and continue to offer the American people what we think are better solutions, I think we'll do just fine in the next election.
Mr. Leader, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.
I would be